Hi, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing? How's everything been? Everything cool? Have you guys finally made a conscious decision and got those narcissists out of your life? Well, I hope so. Okay, because, we've had a review and we went through a lot of those manipulation tactics. You guys have to always ask yourself, do you want to be in a relationship? Or do you want to be connected, whether it be a sibling or a friend, to a toxic person like that? But we've got more topics to discuss, and I'm not going to waste any more of your time, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 50 seconds. We're going to go right in. Okay, so what we're going to talk about in this video, ladies and gentlemen, is another area that I haven't really touched bases on yet. What we're going to talk about is the narcissist afraid of being alone. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The narcissists need people to carry out these manipulations only to get what they want in the end. So what they do is they use their mind to manipulate this person and manipulate that person and manipulate this person only so everything can always fall in their favor. Okay. And even though in the beginning it may not seem like that's what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen, because it's not always obvious. See what I'm saying? That's how the narcissist is able to hide in stealth mode. Everything's not straight in your face. Everything's very hidden, very secretive. And you have to have a strong discernment, or you have to be very, very intuitive to pick up on these things. Otherwise, they'll fly right over your head and the narcissist gets exactly what they want at the end of the day. But what we're going to talk about in this video, ladies and gentlemen, specifically is why the narcissist hates being alone. Okay, so remember, like I told you guys in a previous video, that the narcissists hate people. And they all have said this to some degree, every narcissist that I've encountered. I don't like people. I don't like people. Okay, the reason why they don't like people, ladies and gentlemen, is because they know that in order to get what they want, they have to go through people. And because they have this entitlement, like they feel so entitled and they feel like they're gods pretty much. They became the god of their own world. They feel like I should not have to go through this human to get what I want. That's pretty much basically what it is. Because like I tell you guys, these people are supernatural demons, okay? But they know they have to deal with people in order to get what they want. They can't just go up and just get it. They have to go through people. And the only way they can go through people against their own will is using manipulation. Well, here's the reason why they hate being alone, ladies and gentlemen. Because at the end of the day, see, when the narcissist is alone and nobody picks up the phone to call them because they've ran all their friends off, or people there's a breaking point where they don't have any narcissistic supply because they are searching for an empath, but nobody wants to date them at that present moment. It just falls like that because it's a part of life. The narcissist feels entitled to having someone there 24/7 at their beck and call, wake and call. And let me tell you guys something. They're the type of people that it pisses them off when there's nobody around, because it makes them self-reflect. So you guys always have to remember, the narcissist is always reflecting back to how shitty they are. Because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the narcissists know that they're not enough. You see what I'm saying? They know that they're mentally messed up. They know that nobody wants to be around them. They don't deserve to be around anybody. They know that anything that they get is been brought to them through manipulation, and they don't feel like they're deserving of it, but they try to convince themselves. You get what I'm saying? Just like they tell lies so much that they try to, well, if I believe it enough, it's going to be the truth. But that's not the case, ladies and gentlemen. But these people, what they do is they hate being alone because they have to self-reflect on how that is really how they should be anyway. You get what I'm saying? They know for a fact that they're horrible, they're toxic, they're the worst people in the world. So when people aren't talking to them and engaging with them, that's what happens. The narcissists have really, really strong feelings of being alone. They're afraid of growing old, ladies and gentlemen, because they know when you grow old, It ain't the fact that, you know, that you're turning another number. It's the fact that they don't like the fact that your skin starts to sag. You're going to develop gray hair, and they are not going to be able to get the supply that they want. They want this to be a lifetime contract with Satan, that they're going to be able to get what they want, and it just doesn't fall that way. They're afraid of growing old and being alone. No family members taking care of them. No family members visiting them. And ladies and gentlemen, usually when they get old, this kind of is what happened, because they've literally ran everybody off. They've ran so many manipulations. This is the end of the road for the narcissist. It comes straight to a halt, to a dead end, ladies and gentlemen. And they dread this. They dread being alone. This is the reason why when they've devalued you, they have to hurry up and jump to the next person. They have to always feel like they got another person to. I'm like, how you going to try to force somebody to be around your toxic, nasty ass? How, ladies and gentlemen? Through manipulation. That's the only way that they can do it. Because they know that they can't. See, the narcissists would love to live in a world where they can just say it and it happens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Like if they were to, you know, for example, they go to your house and they like a new outfit that you got, for them to just be able to say, I like that outfit. I want it. Give it to me. And that's what they expect for you guys to just react and give it to them. But that doesn't happen in the real world, ladies and gentlemen. They have to face the facts that if you want respect, you have to give respect. And the narcissists don't plan on giving respect. So they have to act like they're going to do that to get you to get them. It's the same thing when it comes down to a dog. If you want a dog to, let's just say you want a dog to do a specific trick or to do something for you, and the dog is used to having treats, but you don't plan on giving the dog any treats. So what you do, you buy fake treats or whatever from maybe some crazy comical store or whatever, Spencer Gifts or whatever, and you bribe the dog with this fake treat that you're going to give them this to get what you want done through them. And the dog goes and do it because it thinks that it's going to get a real treat. And only to its surprise, it was fake all along. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what the narcissists love to do. That's what they do. They lie to people. They manipulate people. And people think that they're going to get the good end of the stick, but they end up with the shit end of the stick every single time. Okay? These people hate to be alone. And I mean hate to be alone. Even if that's why they'll get to calling you. You know how like you'll be at home chilling. You probably at home chilling, reading a newspaper, watching TV, doing it. And all of a sudden, bam, you look at your phone. There go to a narcissist calling. And you're like, hello? What's up? Hey, how you doing? What you doing? Oh, what's going on? Because these people feel miserable when they're by themselves. They can't even be their own company, ladies and gentlemen. Because what happened is your mind starts to wander. You know, that's what they say. The idle mind is the devil's playground. And they start to reflect back to all the things that they've done to people. And that guilt feeling comes in. And they don't like when that guilt feeling comes because they try to dismiss it. Because the painful reality, it comes down to they're a toxic person and they don't deserve to be around nobody. And they hate to face the facts that they're just the most horriblest person in the world. That's why they're so envious of everybody else, because everybody else is not like them. But my thing to the narcissist is, why not change? Why not say, you know what? I don't want to be a bad person no more. Because, ladies and gentlemen, these people are set in their ways and they don't plan on changing no time soon. They want to get what they want when they want it. That's why if you say to a narcissist, you'll say, yeah, I keep trying to get such and such to, you know, do this so it'll make their life better, but they just don't want to change. You'll hear the narcissist like, well, people, you can't change nobody. People gonna do what they want to do, because this is the way they feel about life. They know that even though you're talking about somebody else, it's really the way their whole perspective is. So they want you to feel okay with it, because really they do care what you think. Because when you feel like it's okay, then it's like they're like, yo, because it's okay anyway. See, that I can do it. I do how I want to do it. They need, like, it's like they live in a world of delusion, ladies and gentlemen. And I can't stress that to you guys enough. You know, they don't like you, they hate you, but they need you. And they're afraid of being alone because reality sets in. And it's just, this is the painful reality of it all. The painful reality of it all is they don't want to end up in the nursing home with no kids that came to see them, with nobody that came to see them, because everybody, the manipulations have just played out. You're old news. Being alone is not an option. This is the reason why they always call you, ladies and gentlemen, and say, you want to go to a restaurant? They always trying to invite you to an occasion. An occasion where they're just going to be horrible and toxic and run all their manipulations. But they just have to be around somebody. They have to feel wanted. They want to be in the mix. That's why you watch a lot of narcissists. You'll catch them always trying to be in the mix. You see somebody take a trip, they taking a trip. You see somebody wearing new brands. These are the ones that don't have no mind of their own. They're always following the latest trends. These people don't have no kind of personality to stand out from the rest. You know what I'm saying? They feel like it's the more the merrier. Like I have to get on with the ball game. And you know what I'm saying? It's just it's sad. You know, it's pathetic. Ladies and gentlemen, watch the way the narcissists make their way over to my channel. My channel's starting to get views, right? Watch the way the narcissists. It's because, see, this sounds off the alarms. Watch the way they make their way over to my channel. You'll start to see them in the comments. See, a lot of times a guilty pig will squeal. You get what I'm saying? So when you get to talking and you putting out energy, and it's a convicting spirit. Like they have no other choice but to come in and write this and say that. And the reason why they do that, ladies and gentlemen, because it's like for them to see a video that's describing how horrible they are, and them just not say nothing, mean that it must be true. So let me go in and say this and say that and try to, like one person gonna write something. I'm like, how you gonna tell me? You trying to get me to basically rethink of what I know is going on in my life. Well, you're saying that your family's like this and your family's like that. Well, maybe they meant this, maybe they meant... I'm like, you are on the other side of the world. How you gonna tell me how my family think and what they do? People got some nerves. Narcissists, you know? And they love to try to dismiss if somebody did something so horrible. You can go home and you can tell them, hey, let me tell you what Mary did. Mary did this, Mary did that, Mary did this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe... And they'll dismiss it like it wasn't so bad. Well, I mean, yeah, well, I mean, they always try to reason it, even when it's wrong. When somebody in the wrong, the narcissist try to reason what they did. Yeah, well, yeah, well, I mean, you got to think about this, and and you're like, no, she did this, she did that. She was 100% wrong. There's no way to try to other way to look at it. She was wrong in this equation. The narcissists try to justify it. They try to, because they know that they're toxic. So they want when somebody else bad do something, they want when somebody else toxic or bad do something, they want it to be okay. Let's make it seem like, let's make this like it's okay. And I'm like, since when did your words ever even matter, Narc? Since when you say something, make it what that's supposed to be? No, right is right and wrong is wrong. That's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of you guys got to stop second guessing yourself and stop letting narcissists put y'all on these power trips and manipulation with the brainwashing. Basically, you telling them that the sky is blue because you clearly can see it, and they convincing you it's red. And some of y'all are like, yeah, it's red. No, hell no. You stand your ground and you tell them the sky is blue, and that's what it is. I'll see you guys in more videos, okay? You guys have a lovely day, but I just wanted to throw this one on your team about them being so lonely and so miserable. So lonely and so miserable. Facing the facts of all the stuff they do, it just come back to hunt them every single day. That's why they always trying to get up and go to the next best thing, the next hottest thing. Oh, I'm over here in such and such. Everybody be, oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing that. But they don't like being around people. But they need people. But they hate people. Could y'all make it make sense? I know. But in the narcissist world, it does, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the reason why you guys should avoid these people at all costs, okay? I'll see you guys in more videos. Bye-bye.